Hi guys, Lupa ILD here, and today is my 6th episode of the Bristol Rovers career mode. As you can see, I think we sit 9th in the table, and in case you don't know, it's January transfer deadline day. I don't know if you pay much attention to League One football, but we do have a very good striker in our team, Mr. Matty Taylor. Now, we all expected him to leave, that was fine. But there's a bit more than that. I'll tell you in a minute. Here is just signing up a few players into our new system. Some of them look very good. Now, I know it's new to the season because this is obviously the start and we can't do any transfers, so we can't bring anyone in, we can't let anyone go. But we go to the squad, and there you see that little twat, Matty Taylor, up front in the squad, just staring at us like he's a good footballer. Guys, you don't know how frustrating it is to see him. He's not just left the club, but he's left to Bristol City. He's gone from one side of town to the other, and being a Bristol Rovers fan, you don't know how horrible it is to see him in my career mood. Yes, he is going on the transfer list, probably one of the most highly rated English strikers at the moment in the country is going on the transfer list, and we will be selling him in January. I know it sounds stupid, but I kind of want him to go to Bristol City on the career mood, because then we could hopefully play them next season if we get promoted or they get relegated. But knowing my luck, he will end up going, we'll get promoted, they'll get relegated, and that was sort of be a bit annoying, but we'll have to put up with it. But there you see, we've added a few changes to the team, we've gone in with a squad, and I do in the end go down to Matty Taylor and put him on the transfer list. There you see we've signed a lot of players, they will all make a massive impact to the squad. And this guy, I'm looking to get 1 million coins for him. Sorry, £1 million. I know it's not Ultimate Team now. £1 million. And that's really it. We went to the Global Transfer Network eventually, and I want to try and be ready to sign players on contract extensions. Maybe we could sign a striker for free using that. Here you can see all the players shortlisted. I do in fact go and shortlist a few more. Bristol Rovers have signed some players in real life from the January transfer window on loan, but I want to get them permanently because I think they do serve the Rovers style of play quite nicely. So there you see we go to contract maximum 1, age minimum 22 and first team player. We do age minimum 22 because you can't actually sign them on a contract extension or however you say it unless they're 24 years of age. Here we actually did go and look at the players. There is way too many goalkeepers here. I don't want to bring in a goalkeeper from this because there is a goalkeeper who has signed for Rovers in real life that I'm interested in. I am interested in Max Clayton. He's a very good striker down at Bolton at the moment. So is his partner, I think is Cloth. I'm not too sure how to say it. Also Marvin Sodell, very quick, very prolific striker. Hopefully we can bring him in. But we don't know, we might get to January. Harrison might be doing the job by himself with Waters, Easter and Gaffney, 4 very good strikers. Matty Taylor is actually going to start because we do need him. He will get us the goals. There you see Joe Lumley I'm interested in, but Matty Taylor hopefully will get us the goals, and he hasn't been performing recently. I'm going to stick with him. Maybe he can redeem himself a little bit on the career mode, but I'm not looking out for anything too special at the moment. We also look for a striker. I didn't actually know if it was Byrne or Burns, so we actually haven't been able to find him. I think I just said striker, I mean centre back. But we end up looking at Sweeney from Stoke. He's very big, he is massive. I thought he was 21 because I've seen him in real life. He looks like a fully grown man. He is absolutely huge. He's going to be deadly on corners. This is someone I am definitely interested in. Come January, he looks like a very good fit to the team. And he may even take Tom Lockyer's spot, and I'm a huge fan of Lockyer. But when you've got 3 centre-backs like Hartley, Lockyer and Sweeney, it's going to be hard to decide. Also, I'm interested in Matthew Pennington. But, like I was saying, Hartley, Lockyer, Sweeney and Clark Salter and Clark. It's going to be very hard to choose, but we had a game against, I think it's Peterborough, doing pretty poorly this season, in all fairness to them. They are probably better than their league table shows, but we need to be taking all 3 points. There you see is the team. It is our starting 11. We have got Harris playing left mid. Hopefully he can do a bit of damage out there for us. Apart from that, everything else has stayed the same. We've got players on the bench like Namani, but there you see in the 7th minute, straight into the game, a nice bit of passing and a nice dribble round our defence. Pretty poor defending from their striker, and he puts it wide. How has he missed that? That should be going in the back of the net, on Legendary especially. But here, Stuart Sinclair finds Matty Taylor, a nice few 1-2s. Then Lyons is put through on goal. Can he make something happen? Great save from the keeper, and we can't quite finish the rebound, and then Lyons is actually called for offside. Really disappointing start. They were controlling the game very much, and then Matty Taylor actually got a shot on off the bar and then saved from the keeper. Harrison found the rebound but couldn't do nothing to it. Then in the second half, 60th minute, he did get another chance. The ball went wide. He managed to cut inside nicely round our Rovers defence. They were all over the place, and it took to Mildenhall to really save us then. Here you see Harrison wiped out. Should be a sending off, because I think we're going to go on to score there. I don't know if it was Matty Taylor or Bowden making the overlap, but we were going to score. Then Lee Brown steps up to the free kick. Too far out to do a routine. He goes for it. Keeper flicks it away. What a save that was. Lee Brown's free kicks are unbelievable in this game. I never knew they were going to be that good. He does have really nice free kick stats in real life. And then here we played a nice little one. Sorry, I thought we played the 1-2. The ball got crossed in the end. I found line to hit the post. We really did deserve to be in lead. There you see, we actually got fouled again. Lee Brown is going to step out. I didn't think this was really shooting range. I thought it was a bit too far out to really shoot, a bit too far out to do a free kick. And there, that is going top corner. How Tyler has kept that out, I'll never know. If they've got good clean sheet stats at the end of the season, I'll probably go in for him. And then the keeper clears it to our left winger, but it's too little too late, and they do in fact blow the whistle. That is an awful drop of 2 points to such a poor side in this league. But what we're going to do about it, we're going to have to just pick ourselves up. After hearing the Sheffield United loss, that's even worse. But 11th in the league, we really need to be getting some wins. I'm going to need to see out these next 2 games and just get points together, get wins together, because it's not good enough at the moment to be 11th in the league after 5 games. I don't know, maybe you could say because it's so tight, that's not too bad. But we do actually play away to Bury, straight in. The players were fully fit, raring to go, so I do go straight in with that team. And after this episode, I do have to say, we have Swansea. That will be a live episode, so make sure you come for that one. Maybe if we lose, you'll get a bit of a reaction, but going into this game, defence could not clear it, messing about with it. Harrison goes straight in and flicks it into the bottom right corner. That's a great goal. And now we've got the lead. I'm pretty confident with my defence. Hopefully we can see out a clean sheet. We have seen quite a few of these this season, but defensively we have been a little dodgy. I left this clip in because defensively this time we were actually doing pretty well, and we tried to get them on the counter. The ball was played 1-2 with Matty and Harrison. Harrison then slotted in Chris Lyons, but the defence just managed to cope with it. We're getting better and better defensively, I'm not going to lie. But hopefully we can just secure the defence, make it nice and solid. We do end up bringing on Namani for Sinclair and put Bowden in midfield. And then we put Harris in centre mid and put Ollie Harfield, the left back, out wide. Harris is the sort of player that feels like he'd do well in centre mid, and Bowden can actually play cam. Here you see great bit of play, and then the ball found Tom Lockyer, hit the post. What a massive chance that would have been to really see off the win. But nope, here you see we actually won the ball. Slotted in Matty Taylor with an awful shot. He is really starting to annoy me. Not only has he gone to City, but he's just really messed up my attack. But the game actually ended 1-0. As you can see, they didn't have a single shot on target. Huge 3 points. Hopefully that puts us a little higher in the league. looking around a few of the results, teams have dropped points as well as Peterborough, who actually did draw with us, beat Port Vale. That's a huge win for them. I can see them start to climb the table, so maybe a draw come the end of the season isn't going to be too bad. We're then ninth in the league, but all the way, I believe, to 5th on 11 points. We get the scouting report from Niall Mason. He is not a player I'm interested in. 19 years of age, not very good stats, £140,000 player, and it's just, yeah, he's not really anything I'm interested in. He's also 5'11", which isn't good. I then looked through a few other players, just having a little gander. John Giroud popped up. No way are we going in and signing him. Ex-Rovers players, always scores against us. Not interested. Here we do actually have to change up the team a little bit because one, Matty Taylor is no go. I'm not playing with him. He's actually gonna be dropped onto the reserves. He's annoyed me at the moment in both real life and the game. So we're going to give Waters his chance up front. He's been playing fantastically. Him and Harrison, I could think, get a really nice connection going. So Waters and Harrison, that is our new strike force. There you see, the team is laid out for you. It's a pretty solid team, 4-4-2. If you guys think I should maybe experiment with another formation, I will create another team and put it as my second. But here, we're going into the game against Rochdale. As you can see, we haven't got any out-and-out goal scorers, which is sort of good, sort of bad, because we're lacking with goals at the moment. We are 9th in the league and only scored 5 goals. That is relegation goal scoring form. There's only one team that scored less than us this season, and that's Bury, who sit 19th. But then again, we've only conceded 3. We really need to start getting goals because we can't be dealing with that. That is really bad if we're not scoring, because we will find leaks at the back. I'm surprised we haven't actually conceded more. As you've seen in this episode, they've had plenty of chances to really finish us off, and they haven't taken them. So we actually needed to change the team about. So we went Mildenhall in goal, Little right back, Harfield left back, hopefully he can do some damage. Back to McChrystal and Good, having his debut. We then went left mid, Montano, right mid, Namani. Moore was going to sit on the bench for us. Manzo and Clark were going to play midfield, and up front I was going to go Rory Gaffney, and I did go Easter, as Waters knows he's going to be on the starting 11 for most games now, so I could leave it at that. Hopefully we can get a win. Come on, Rovers. Now, we went straight into the game and we were pretty much all over them, and then a bit of dodgy defending, really lucky going forward. They managed to clip a ball in, and I don't know what McChrystal was doing. One slide tackle, a little lunge, and he smashed it into the top left corner. Really disappointing. So that was 1-0, and we needed to hit them nice and early. So we went straight out, started attacking, going back to how we were playing before. We were all over them. They didn't really get a look in, apart from that one little attack where they did in fact score. The ball went down to Hamane, who took his time and then flicked it round their fullback and was in on goal. But brought it down, penalty to us. We really needed to score this. Matty Taylor scored our last one, but he has been dropped. Sneaky little prick. But we'll forget about that. I'm wondering who should take it. Maybe Gaffney, maybe Waters, sorry, Easter, who I played. But nope, we're going Namane. He took it, he won it for us, so he's going to take it for us. And there it is. Straight down the middle, a little to the left. I don't know why, but I did have the assist arrow on and it disappeared. I worried that something had glitched out and he was going to smash it over, because I thought I aimed for the top left corner. In the end it went there, but it doesn't matter. The ball went in. 1-1, and they actually didn't really get forward again until the 35th minute. We ended up winning back the ball. Found the ball to Ollie Clark. Clark found Easter. Easter tried to start in Gaffney but played it to his feet instead. The ball went back to Easter, who found Clark. Clark held up the ball really well. He slotted in Namani. Namani found Gaffney with one touch round the defender. One more to set himself up and blast it into the bottom left corner. Great strike from Gaffney. Who needs Matty Taylor? And we've got this big lanky ginger. Rochdale did come straight out of the blocks and got probably their second attack of the game when the ball was played around in midfield. They ended up finding the striker's feet, who took once again lucky little touches, and then a wonder strike from their centre forward, who found the top left corner. Rochdale then came into the game quite a bit in the second half. We managed to nick the ball away from great defending from McChrystal. Namani was then put down the wing, and he just wouldn't stop. He kept going, looking for the player in the box, and then the big lanky ginger is found, top right corner, great goal, 3-2. Now, Rochdale was scoring every time they went forward, so we knew we had to finish the game off. We needed that vital goal, and we kept Rochdale in their half. They couldn't get out. When they did, we could deal with it quite easily. The defence was on a really strong game. Bearing in mind it is classed as our B team, or not our first team, I prefer to say. We did really well defensively. The ball was then found to Clark, who found Easter, nice little 1-2, then slid Easter back in, and one touch, bang, left hand side of the goal. Game was over, 4-2. Huge 3 points against the side that is going to be up there at the end of the season, so maybe those 3 points is just going to keep us above them come the end of the season. That is all the gameplay we have for today, but we are going to show the league table, and as you can see, the next episode will be the live version of our EFL round 3 cup match versus Swansea away. A huge game for the lads. Hopefully we can do a bit of damage, but I wanted to see how everyone else was getting on, so I saw a bit of the Premier League. I saw Bristol City are in fact 22nd, which is relegation. I don't want them to get relegated. I want to play them next season, and hopefully that's something we can do. So depending on where we both are at the end of the season, I may in fact be supporting Bristol City towards the end of the season if we look like we're going to get promotion. I did just realise I in fact said it was the last gameplay of the episode, but I've decided to chuck in one more game for you. I think is a league match away to Oxford. We are 7th in the league on 14 points, joint with 6th and 5th, so a win could possibly take us to 4th, maybe even 3rd. Away to Oxford, not a bad side. They were the team that in fact got promotion with us last season, so we're both going to be up for it. See who is better off now. And then I didn't think about it. We have Swansea in the next game, so surely I should be playing possibly a weaker squad, resting some legs, but then I thought I'm really happy with my squad depth. A lot of the reserves can play first team football, a lot of the bench can play first team football. So we're going to go in with a fully fit starting 11, and a lot of the hard workers, i.e. Stuart Sinclair and Tom Lockyer, should be fit for the next game. As you can see, I didn't actually want to mess about with the squad at all. I believe I went in with this team, showing you the lineup. Harris playing left mid, he's done a really good job coming in. Walters playing up front, has been one of the best strikers I've seen in a Rovers shirt at the moment. So hopefully these two can keep up the good form and we can go to Oxford and take all 3 points. We went straight into the game. In about the 3rd minute, they were trying to get at us, but we wouldn't let them. A great challenge from Lee Brown. He then just kept running and played a world-class ball for a left-back. Found Walters, who jumped over one side and challenged and found the bottom right corner. 1-0 Bristol Rovers away from home to Oxford. Hopefully our defence can perform a little better than last game and we won't concede any more than 2 goals. Hopefully we won't concede any more than 1. The clean sheet would be brilliant. Then in the 24th minute we were attacking, found the ball out to Billy Bowden out wide. He then played in Waters, who slotted in Chris Lyons. He cut inside, left foot shot just round every defender, sadly round the post too. Ended up getting a corner which resulted to nothing. We then were on the back foot a little bit, but Ledbetter picked up the ball. He found Chris Lyons, he found Sinclair. Ball went into Waters, then Harrison. Nice little 1-2. Straight back in. The ball then found Sinclair, who smashed it or P-rolled it just round the left post. Really getting unlucky. We should be taking our chances and this game would be finished by now. The ball was found out to Kadeem Harris, I think his name is. I've forgotten his first name. Harris with a lovely turn on the edge of the box, bent it into the top right corner, but the keeper just catched over it. A great save and really kept Oxford in this. They did start attacking in the 84th minute. We were really getting nervy at this point because 1-0 probably ain't good enough. Then a great nick, ball went into Sinclair, played it over the top for Billy Walters. He smashed it just round the post again. We had a great chance to probably be 4-0 up at this stage. Really need to be taking our chances. I thought we are going to need to make some subs. So Waters came off for Gaffney. He was running low of energy. I ended up putting Clark Salter in midfield for Chris Lyons, who was running low, and Namane out on the right mid for Billy Bowden. Inject a bit of pace in the last 5 minutes. And we held out for the 1-0 win for probably the 3rd or 4th time this season. I don't know if this is good. They didn't get a single shot, which is a good thing. Means defensively and midfield we're doing really well, really strong. But going forward, we're not scoring enough goals. We need to be more clinical, and in January, I think a striker is what we need. I've got my eyes on a few experienced strikers, which I think can really help the club really finish off our lack of goals. but I'm not going to tell you who they are. You're going to have to wait until January, so make sure you stick around, coming back every day to see us progress along in the league. There you see Swansea is our next game, and there you see in the team, the players are running low on fitness. We've got a few players who will play, probably most of the squad. I don't mind playing with a little less fitness. But here I wanted to see the league table, and I got a little confused. I didn't know if I had to go into my fixtures. I didn't know where to really go, if it was in my office. I decided to go in other leagues and check that out. I don't believe I checked where Bristol City are, just where we were. It's getting tense, it really is. The top is starting to spread a little bit, so if you lose a game, that can really take you out of the running for maybe even first place, which is ultimately our target. There you see, third in the league. If we got that point against Sheffield, we would have been second. That would have been huge. Guys, this has been a really long video, and I'm happy to say we can end it in third place really comfortably. Gonna hopefully cement this spot in the next episode. Make sure we're definitely gonna be in the playoff spots and then start working towards it. But next episode will be live versus Swansea. I'm going to sign out now. This has been Lupat ILD. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.